How long's your attention span? How long you watch the news? You ain't down to shake shit up with the rebels for the cause? I ain't talking to you.
Hey, yo, good morning, man, and what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Provoked Thoughts. I'm on my ride to get my morning coffee, but I thought I needed to talk to y'all for a minute, and I believe that I do, man. I just got through, but, I got up kind of early, because I kind of couldn't, I was having issues with, what went on in this court case with Donald Trump. Now, anybody that knows me knows that I'm an R. Kelly supporter, and I know how I feel about branding people and the victim mentality and all of that I feel like happened. Stormy Daniels got up on the stand yesterday. And, as much as the defense begged for this non-salacious, unrelated to anything that they're prosecuting this man for testimony, Judge Mershine decided to go ahead and let this woman get up on this stand and talk about every sexual entity, almost to the position that they had sex in, whether he wore a condom or not, all of this stuff to make this man look bad, to prejudice a jury. And I don't care what you say. You can tell you're going to strike it from the records. You're going to don't think about a jury. But what human being, if you run all of this salacious business, is not going to have this in the back of their mind? I mean, she literally sat here and tried to make it seem like they tried to make her into a victim by her saying that she didn't feel safe around this man after the fact, or she got threatened and all of this stuff. Man, this dude ain't threatened nobody, bro. I mean, I promise you, this is craziness, and it's the same soup warmed over. These are the same tactics over and over, bro. It's crazy to me that we live in a society where people hate a man so much that they can't see that he's being screwed over. Think about this, man. You can do it for yourself, man. You can go to Pornhub, you can go to XNXXX videos, and just type in Stormy Daniels. And just, you're not supposed to judge. Yes, the hell you are. Because you're not finna sit up here and tell me that you felt nervous and dizzy and shit when you was around Donald Trump. I was nervous and then I just felt like you can't remember shit, but you can remember everything. This is the problem that I have with these testimonies. You can't remember certain details, but just the bullshit. Okay, you can remember that you felt like you was drugged and it was a power dynamic in the room and you couldn't, you felt intimidated and nervous and you was just waiting for it to be over and all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? When it took you 10 years to decide that you wanted to break an NDA and take lie detector tests, and then you didn't want to sell your story until it became monetized, until they monetized it and made it profitable for you by bringing it up. The man denied it, you signed two documents that weren't even NDAs. You signed these things stating that things didn't happen, and now all of a sudden it happened again. Same thing that happened with R. Kelly, man. Meanwhile, Michael Avenatti sitting up here telling you that the lawyer and them tried to extort. Now, I ain't no Michael Avenatti fan, but, I think that a clock is right. A broken clock is right twice a day. But this dude here is saying what happened. You know what I'm saying? He's an extortionist, and birds of a feather flock together. You know your people. Stormy Daniels is not a victim. She never has been. She is a nasty freak that done took penis in every single hole in her body all at the same time. And you mean to tell me that Donald Trump got you shook and nervous in a hotel room when you done had a bunch of big black dudes? You done had white dudes. You done had females. You done did all of this stuff, but you trying to make it seem like to these people that you got victimized by Donald Trump. But yet you can go and see her taking back shots and see trains being run on this woman. And this ain't no victim shaming, because this ain't no victim. You know, if you want to think, if you want, oh, he's victim shaming, this is not a victim. This had nothing to do with numbers and bookkeeping and where money went. It was only to prejudice a jury. It was only to make him look bad, so that can be in the back of their mind when the evidence don't work, and the evidence don't meet its burden. Then they got this in the back of their mind saying, well, you know, he did do this and he did cheat on his wife and he did do this and do that. But yet you want to sit up here at the same time in the same breath with Fannie Willis and say, well, what did she do wrong? Seriously, people will in the same breath, well, what did she do wrong? What did Nathan Wade do wrong? It's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when everybody else do it. And that's the biggest problem that I have with the Democratic Party. It's cool when they do it. They can do it right in your face and then accuse a man of election interference. They are literally charging this man and trying to insinuate that he interfered with an election. But meanwhile, they're interfering in an election. How does that work? But in the idiot Democrat mind, that's the I don't care how you get them mentality. I don't care what you got to do. If you got to cheat to win, if you got to sandbag, if you got to trip them up, if you got to, you got to do whatever you got to do to get the W. And knowing that this thing couldn't stand up on its own without salacious details, unnecessary details, to the point where they asked for a dismissal, rightfully so, and they should demand it. We couldn't go any further. This judge is trash to allow this woman to get in his courtroom and say the things that she said about this man. It makes no sense. It's dumb. Our country is getting dumber by the second. And we need to educate. We need to take all this bullshit out of our schools and educate the kids, because this has been going on for decades. That's the reason why we got these idiots, because you can sit around here, sit on your soapbox, act holy in the thou, listen to a woman that's clearly a harlot, clearly somebody that needed money, clearly was trying to extort a man, but you want to try to make her out to be a victim. This is the same thing that they did with R. Kelly, same thing that they did with Bill Cosby, same thing that they did with Harvey Weinstein. And it's not fair to men. Men are under attack. We're under attack. And if this doesn't prove it, I don't know what does. See y'all later. Peace.